Hello my friends, Wayne Scherer here. I'm going to take a quick look. I'm going to give you a quick user review of ScreenCast Pro. Alright, this is by Joey Zotto, who I've had purchased products from before, and his partner in this, let me check his name. His partner in this is Lon Naylor. Okay, Lon is, well, both of these guys are relatively experienced with this type of video. I wouldn't call them whatever, Hollywood producers or something like that, but they're very good at doing excellent quality video for those of you that are doing it for marketing purposes online, like on your blogs, on sales pages, on squeeze pages, and simple things for local marketers. Let's say you produce videos for local marketing. This training will be, well, I'm going to tell you right up front, it's absolutely essential. And here's why. Because I look at it from my perspective, which is probably not that much different than yours when it comes to doing video. I had absolutely no experience in video when I started doing it. I started doing video in about 2007, and I started with Camtasia. So I've been using Camtasia a long time, but I never really mastered some of the things that these guys have. And if you've never used Camtasia or were thinking about using it, but you thought it was too difficult, which actually it's not. It's actually very simple. Then this is probably the ultimate guide for marketers to use it. So you don't. It's not that Camtasia's help doesn't give you a lot of good tips, but this is focused on a workflow, which is exactly what you need to be successful. You need a solid workflow, and this delivers. So ScreenCast Pro also delivers a series of templates and describes for you exactly how they're built. And I found the templates most useful because they show me, I can load them into my Camtasia, and they show me exactly, I could see, right on the screen now in my own desktop, not in somebody else's video, exactly how the elements are laid out and what they did in order to make them do the little things they do. I was never very good at the animations, but I've already pretty much conquered those. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Now, the course is very well laid out. I've been an instructor for over 35 years, and rarely online do I find a course that is laid out logically and sensibly like these guys. And of course, their videos look pretty too, because that's what they do for a living. But to me, the structure of the course is very, very important, and it is here. Now, some of the things that are a little nitpicky is these tiny little menus. That's kind of silly. If you have a hard time reading, you're not going to like these tiny little fonts. But you can see it has it for both Windows and Mac, because Camtasia is by far the best screen capture production software there is. So, and it's made for both Windows and Macs. And I know some of you Mac people will go, "Oh, ScreenFlow is better." If you're doing certain things, ScreenFlow is better. If we're doing just pure the type videos we're talking here, Camtasia is better. Now now you've probably heard that Camtasia does green screen. This is not about doing green screens, because this is about using Camtasia for what it's absolutely best at, and that's creating screen presentation style videos. Now, let's take a look over here at what we get. Here's the flow, which is, it's actually done the way it should be, from top to bottom, not in some random order. All right, so overall strategy, starting at the big picture, working your way down to what you need to do to get started, then going through the workflow of a project, and then doing actual project workflows. And then for those of you that don't know much about S3, I think I've told you over and over again that you should be hosting your videos on S3. This shows you exactly how what's the current on S3. S3 changes a lot too. But look, and when you go in here, each of the sections is broken down. when you click to it, then the modules are broken down and you can easily go to the next module, or you can go back up to the menu to get to it. Okay, it's very, very easy to flow through. Here's the video workflow. I think I skipped one. The project walkthroughs. All right. Now each of the projects has a project file, so those are available right there. There's a number of bonuses. I'm not going to go through those. Those are listed on the page. They're good bonuses. It's not like some of the ones that put the same bonus you've seen in every product around in their back end. These are excellent bonuses. The templates are excellent. I'm not big on templates, but I did purchase these templates because of the various animations that are used, and I really wanted to master the use of the animations in the Camtasia, and that's what this has allowed me to do. Let me show you one of those right now. So Joey had asked the people when they get their first projects done to post them in the Facebook group, so here it is. But you notice that's a very short one. That's a logo reveal style animation. But you notice the logo fades in from the corner, grows from the center, and it spins out and expands. Okay, and then it had that little swish that went across it. Right. I didn't know how to do any of that before. I probably could have figured it out if I wanted to spend the time, but I figured it. What I did is in the first few hours of having the program, I went through all of the training videos, and then I did one of the workflows, which was the logo reveal workflow, and created this and then posted it here. All of that was done in a matter of about 6 hours time. That's doing all of the video training and then creating this in Camtasia. So I also created the same day another one. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so this, I wanted something for my blog reviews. So I created the beginning of this. So that was totally based on the training I got the same day. The part that was based on the training was where you saw the 4 triangles, cover the screen, then reveal the screen. Okay, the very first part of it, that was actually a little bit more complicated. I decided to venture even above that using Adobe After Effects, which I'm absolutely not very good at, but and that was painstakingly difficult for me. But the 4 triangles, Joey's and Lon's training was excellent, and it made it. I made that in about an hour's time, I think it was. All right. So the bottom line is this this training is superb. I recommend anybody who gets this. Of course, you got to get the basic product, but I recommend you get the at minimum the first upsell of templates. And if you're a real template lover, then the templates are excellent, and then you would want to get their monthly training and template program. So there's two upsells that go with it. Now it's not that you don't get all the training if you don't buy the upsells. You do. They didn't cheat you like I like to think of some people. You could do all of this, but only if you get the upsells. No, they didn't do that. What they added in the upsells was additional monthly. Well, the ultimate upsell, the final upsell was monthly training, some webinars, and additional monthly templates. So if you're a big template guy and you want lots more training on ScreenCast Pros, you want to get both of the upgrades. Okay, but at a minimum, I would get the first. Obviously, you buy the basic product, which is the training. And the second, the first upsell, which is the first grouping of templates. and then you decide how far you want to go from there. But it's all, every bit of it's worth it. Everybody that's doing marketing online should know how to do this. Anybody's good. They also give you a free trial of Camtasia, but anybody who, I just don't know how, you know, particularly if you're on a PC, making quality videos without Camtasia is almost not possible. Things like Sony and things like that, they don't do screen captures, and they're very, what is it, Premiere, Adobe Premiere. I actually use all of these things. None of them can make a screen capture like Camtasia. So I highly recommend you get, you know, bring your business up to speed and start learning how to do this. Get the basics of it down. You actually ultimately want to outsource it, but then outsource the training as well. You know, train your people what you want them to be doing, and do it. ScreenCast Pro is excellent training. Some of the best I've seen. Like I said, I've been an instructor for 35 years, and rarely do I give anybody credit for structuring a course properly. And they've actually done it. They have actually done it right. And the content is excellent. All right. See you soon.